Chef Pat coming to you from the driver's seat. Picked up a young man and we just started talking about food. And he just happened to share with me how he dropped about 50 pounds. And it wasn't from any type of pill, wasn't from any type of injection. He actually did it by changing what he ate. So I'm going to let him just jump in because we're going to just restart where he just said, man, I used to weigh 195 and now let the people know, how much do you weigh now?
145.
But now what did you do to get down to that weight?
I just cut out all the processed, pre-made, prepackaged food. Anything I eat, I try my best to do it fresh and natural as possible, making own pasta and stuff like that. I mean, it's not hard. It's a little bit time consuming and you have to prepare and everything, but at the end of the day, it just takes a little bit of effort and you can change your life completely.
Man, I love that. The fact that you said it's not hard, it takes time, but let's put a value on that. Is the time worth it when it comes to your body and your overall health?
Oh, of course. Especially when you factor in how much longer you're probably going to live when you cut out all the processed stuff, all the preservatives.
Man, and that's what I think people have to connect with, is that it's worth the time. We're in such a microwave society where we got to do everything now. We're trying to cram so much into the day that we think that we apply that same thing to eating. So that's why it's okay for some of us to get fast food, for some of us to pick up these quick microwave friggin' meals that you just go toss and be ready in 2 minutes. But no, we got to get back to just valuing our life and understand that we got to take a little extra time to put good things into us so that our body can absorb it and actually give us good things back, like a functioning heart.
Yeah, get those micronutrients in you and everything else.
Man, that's powerful, man. I appreciate that. So now that you have made this change, do you find it hard to sustain it? Because I had to learn, and research even shows, most people that lose weight will gain it back within sometimes as early as a year.
I mean, I've been like this probably 2.5 years at this point.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a little time consuming. I mean, you have to, go get your ingredients, then prepare them, wait for everything to be done. But at the end of the day, I mean, at least me, I'm speaking from my experience.
Right.
I feel a lot better. I don't feel as sluggish. Like I feel like I have more energy.
Man, that's powerful. Now, how has that trickled over into, let's say, your job? How has that trickled over into your relationships, whether with friends or even intimate relationships? Can you speak on that?
The one thing I've mainly noticed is I'm not as quick to get angry or like aggravated. And I don't know if that necessarily has to do with, the diet and stuff like that, but I feel like it correlates. Because as soon as I started doing it, after maybe a month or so, I started realizing like I'm not as quick to get angry at somebody, or I'm not that quick to, snap at people.
Right. And there actually are studies, and there is a connection with emotional reactions and foods that we consume. So you are onto something, and it's really great that you are recognizing that. Like when I work with many health coaching clients, I try to get them, my goal is to get them to understand there is a direct connection to all of our bodily functions and the food that we put in it. So when you start to notice things like you are more focused, when you start noticing things, you're more energetic, when you start even to know, like you said, you're not as angry, there is a food connection to that, because some foods, especially some animal-based proteins, you're mixing different hormones.
Yeah.
And those hormones are now trying to figure out how to really coexist with your current hormones. And that does have an impact on your responses to different situations in life. So now you're more calm thanks to the things you're choosing to eat. So I'm sure that has an impact on if you're in a relationship. I'm sure that your partner is thankful. Maybe even your friends are thankful for that.
Yeah.
Would you say?
I mean, right now I'm single, but definitely friends and family have noticed a change. I was never like a super aggressive person or like overly mean to anybody, but I did notice that, just the slightest, I guess, slight towards me, I would kind of feel like I have to respond.
Right.
And now I'm more just like, it is what it is. I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm just quicker to let things go.
Man, that's a beautiful thing, man. I love to hear when people really are understanding how their bodies are making positive responses to the food changes that they make.
Yeah, honestly, I mean the biggest point for me was my great grandmother. She
Okay.
got diagnosed with cancer,
So
and
sorry to hear that.
yeah, I mean she passed away a couple of years ago. It
Okay.
it sucks, but I mean unfortunately that's life.
That was your first wake up call, really?
Yeah, I mean she tried to live healthy, but she immigrated from Italy, and then
Okay.
she came here, and it was all the processed food and stuff, and
Mm,
it didn't work out for her.
okay. But you're gonna make sure it works out for you, because now it sounds like you're literally just doing a better job of controlling what you
Yeah.
consume, and you're being more intentional and conscious of what you're putting inside your body.
I mean, it's hard because usually the healthier stuff is more expensive. I can't deny that, but at the end of the day, I'd rather pay for healthy food instead of paying for crazy medical bills.
And you just took the thought out of my head, because I'm always let people know you're gonna pay now or pay later.
Yeah.
So why not pay a little bit more to put something in your body so you can have a higher quality of life, instead of paying those doctor bills and sitting in a doggone hospital bed trying to recover from you putting the cheaper things in your body.
Yeah.
One way or the other is going to catch up to us. So, man, I appreciate it. I'm about to drop you off, but not. This is something that people have to hear, and people get tired of me saying it because, hey, I'm seen as this healthy guy and I made these choices. But it's great to meet other people that have had life experiences, that have made a choice to change what they consume, so they can really change how their overall life is. So I appreciate you. This has been another amazing story from the driver's seat. So this Chef Pat checking out, and always glad to hear people being the healthiest version of themselves. Peace.